Hi buddies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are good, safe and blessed abundantly. My name is Noma for those who don't know, and I welcome you to this channel. Today's video is all about accounting, and I really hope that you will be informed and you will share this video because maybe you have a cousin or a friend who wants to be an accountant, and yeah, please share this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It is totally free. And yeah, let's get straight into this video. Alright buddies, so as you can see that I'm sitting next to this beautiful lady. She'll introduce herself and then I will just ask her questions. If you also have questions, kindly type it in the comment section, then I will respond or she will respond. And yeah, please introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Pokano Leopeng. I'm doing my articles in one of the big fours in South Africa. I'm a third-year trainee accountant.
Third year, okay. So firstly, where did you study?
I studied at the University of Limpopo.
Okay. Yeah. And what did you study?
I studied Bcom Accounting Sciences.
Bcom Accounting Science, okay. And then what, okay, so on your certificate, is it written Bcom Accounting Sciences or Bcom Accounting?
It's written Bcom Accounting Science.
Okay, because the reason why I'm asking, some people want to be, let's say, a CA, but then I get it, there's a lot, there's Bcom Accounting, there's Bcom Sciences, so they get sometimes confused with what actually, for me to be a CA, what exactly do I need to apply for in the application?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can do both. They can all both lead to the CASA route. Just that the other one, you'll have to bridge to accounting sciences, and then the other one is just the normal one, your 4-year degree. Yeah.
Okay. So how long was Bcom, what you said, Bcom Sciences? What?
Bcom Accounting Science.
Bcom Accounting Sciences. You see, okay. So how long is it?
It's 4 years, undergrad.
4 years.
Yes.
Okay. So take me through your studying at the university. Like, how is it? What did you have to do? Like, do you guys have practicals? Please just take me through the journey there.
Ooh, okay.
In summary.
So yeah, it's a 4 years degree. And in terms of practicals, for your first year, I don't know, some people do get exposure. They do their practicals in one of the big four or just any accounting firm during holidays.
Sorry, when is that? Is it your first year or second year?
You can actually start it on your first year. It just depends when you want the exposure. So you go there, you do they call them vacation work during your holidays, and then essentially they just showing you how it's done in the working world.
Okay, all right.
But you can still complete your degree without those vague works.
Okay, all right. Also, it's just like an exposure to see how it'd be after grad. Okay, and then the modules. How was it? How many modules do you have?
Sure. Okay, for first year, I don't remember much.
Okay.
But I think, there were quite a lot. Second year also, I think, because I did a 4-year degree. Some universities, it's mostly 3 years. So University of Limpopo, it was 4 years. So the main modules is accounting, auditing, management accounting, and taxation. Okay. Those are the 4 modules, and I only started doing them in some of them second year, and then the core 4, like focused core 4, I did them in 3rd year and final year, which is my 4th year.
Okay. So why is it? Do you know why is it 3 years and some other university? Why is it 4 years?
Okay, from University of Limpopo, I think it was mainly because they got the because the university has to be accredited to offer this course. Okay. So I think they just recently got accredited for the 4-year course, and I think because of, I believe, the pressure, they just wanted to maybe I don't know, divide it into 4. But yeah, I think because for most varsities, the modules that we start doing in 3rd year, they do it in 2nd year.
Okay, maybe
so I think
that's
maybe
why.
it was just for the workload to be a bit easier. Yeah.
And did you enjoy it?
Enjoy
being at UL?
I don't know about enjoying, but it was, it was okay, but it just needed you to be more focused, and you'll sacrifice a lot. A lot of fun time, a lot of time with friends. So I think it just needs you to be more focused, man.
Is it? Okay. So would you say some other people, they like if you want to study accounting in school, you need to be good with accounting. Is that the same thing or differs?
Not quite. I don't think you need to be that good, but you really have to have good marks. But it doesn't mean that you have to be that good with accounting, because we also have people who did science, the science stream, and then bridged to do Bcom Accounting Science. So accounting is not really the measure of are you qualifying for this thing or not, but you have to do pure maths. Pure maths is it's just a compulsory requirement. So
let's say I did not do accounting. Can I still apply for it?
Yes, definitely.
Is it? Okay.
If your APS score is that high and you qualify, you can do it.
Really? The reason why I'm also asking, is because yes, some people believe Gucci, if you didn't do accounting, you can't become a CA or you can't apply for something accounting related.
No, it's not like that.
Okay.
Because also the accounting that we do there is very, very much different from what we did in high school. I remember one of our lecturers in 1st year used to say that forget what you learned in high school.
Really? Okay.
You're just gonna learn a whole new thing here. But I think also having the accounting background, for me personally, I think it really did help. In most cases, I leveraged on that, but it's not really a university requirement for you to have accounting.
Oh, so you can forget about your debtors control, your creditors control. It doesn't mean you must not study. You still need to pass it because the APS score will count. Okay.
Yes.
So now you graduated, and congratulations on that. So after the 5 years you've studied, are you now a CA?
Unfortunately not.
Really?
Yeah, so how this thing, people usually say that the minimum for this course is 7 years.
Okay.
Which is...
That's medicine.
Basically. So yeah, they say the minimum. So it means that, hey, if you really did it in record time, you are that good and blessed. So yeah, so after 5 years, basically after honors, you have to now go serve your articles at any firm, accounting firm, for you to have the job experience, and you have to serve those articles for 3 years, 3 full years.
Okay.
And also in those years, you have to write your board exams.
So in 3 years, you need to write your board exams.
Yes, your 2 board exams.
So wait, the articles, is it, how many articles do you need to write? Is it articles that you write or?
No, it's actually, we call them articles, but it's really a training.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay,
it's a training for 3 years. They train you to actually be a CA.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So you write your first board exam in your 1st year of your articles.
Okay.
And you have to pass that. I think you have, in a year, you have to attempt it twice. So all in all, they give you 7 attempts. So
to do the board exams.
Yes.
How many board exams are they?
It's only 2.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So the first one, they give you 7 attempts.
Okay.
So if you
7, is it that hard?
Yeah, that's
Really?
why. Yeah, it's not that easy.
Okay.
So The first one, we call it ITC. That's the first board exam. So basically, they just want to be sure that the knowledge that you got at varsity, you really are good. You really have to be where you are, because obviously we go to different varsities. So yeah, that's what SAICA wants to really assess. So after passing your so just a disclaimer: if you fail your 7 attempts, you have to now go back to CTA.
Really?
Your honors.
So it's possible to fail the 7?
Yeah.
Is it not? Doesn't it repeat, like, you know, same paper vibes?
No,
or it changes every time?
It's never the same paper.
But
it changes.
Yeah. Okay. So then you need to go back to step 1.
Yes, which is your honors. You have to go back to your honors for a year again, so that you. So now it's more like, okay, you need to refresh your memory. It's more like you're not getting this. So you go back to your honors and then do it for a year again, and then come back, and then you'll have your 7 attempts again.
Okay, all right.
So another thing, if you, in your CTA year, your honors, if you fail one module, you have to repeat all other 4 modules.
So there's 4 modules.
There's 4 more. There's accounting, management accounting, taxation, and auditing. Those are the main modules. So if you fail one, at the end of the year, you have to now repeat all the 4.
Yeah, we also had that, actually. Yeah.
So
okay.
it's that hectic.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So they want you to you really have to balance in
pass all of them, basically.
Even if you can get all the 50s across, because it doesn't help. You can get 3 distinctions and then fail one. You still have to come back.
Okay.
For a full year.
All
right. In your second year of serving your articles, you now have to prepare yourself for the second board exam, which you call it APC. That's your final board exam. And there you don't have, how do I put it? You can attempt it as much as you want. So there's no limit for APC. And
so wait, sorry, the second board exam, you do it in your second year, if I heard it correctly.
Yes, in your second year, you actually write it at the end of your second year, going into your third.
Okay.
So in your second year, you have to do a certain board course. We call them board course. You can do with your UJ, UCT, and Dunamo. I think those are the 3 that I know that offers for APC. So it's more like
not all universities offers APC.
Not all university offers the board course. So the board course is actually more like a preparation for the final exam. So you do write your test, your exam during the year, so you also have to pass the board course in order for you to get to write your APC. So you actually do qualify to write your APC. So how I usually put it, it's like your CTA, which is your honors, gives you the permission to write your ITC. And then the board course in your second year, for the whole year that you do, it warrants you to write your final APC exam. Yes.
All right.
So you have to get more like a certificate. Yeah. But it's valid for, I think it's valid for 2 years. Yeah.
It expires even.
It does.
Guys, accounting. No. Okay.
Yeah. And then you go into your third year. Third year, mostly you are more focused on getting all your competencies, because the whole purpose of this training is for you to be assessed as competent. As your training office saying, Noma, we've worked with you for the past 3 years, and we say you're competent enough to be a CASA.
So then do you write a final exam? Or is it an exam or?
No, it's not really an exam. Because as you go, how do I put it? As you go on with the years, there are certain competencies that SAICA gives training offices, which is maybe your Big Fours, other firms, even if it's not like an audit firm, because you're not only required to serve your articles in audit, you can serve them in finance as well.
Okay.
Yes, as long as the company is SAICA accredited to offer the training, then you can do it. You can do it at your MTN, Abo Investec, the banks, others, Tiger Brands, National Treasury. So it's not really in audit only. Yes.
So when you pass your second board exam, it's where you're going to be like, okay, I think now I am getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, how many years? Like, if let's say you passed everything and everything was going well for you, how many years is that? Let's say in your case, like now you did the 4 years.
Yes.
So how many years?
Okay, so I did the 4 years, and then I did 1 year of honors, and then 3 years. So it's essentially 8 years for you to be a CASA.
But I guess it's worth it, hey? At the end of the day, I guess it's worth it.
Honestly, it is worth it. But I think you really have to be intentional that this is really what you want for yourself. And because if you don't, people will motivate you and you'll run out of motivation, and now you have to motivate yourself. So it has to really be something that you really want for yourself more than anything. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say it's really worth it. I know, yes, obviously the money, I mean, but I think also exposure wise, you need that exposure for your career.
So you spoke about SAICA somewhere. What is SAICA actually?
SAICA is the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. It's a professional body that governs the whole CASA thing.
Okay.
Yes, so SAICA usually they're the one that they set our papers for the board exams.
Okay.
Yes, so we get the board exams from them, and then also the competencies, we get those from them as well, that they give you from your first year a guideline on how to get this competency and what is it that you actually have to do to get that competency.
Now I wanted to tell us, what do you actually do your day-to-day basis, and also where are you currently now on your journey being a CASA?
Okay, what I do on a day-to-day basis, I am an auditor. I'm an external auditor in training. So I audit the financial statements of the companies. Another thing is, I'm mainly focused on the mining companies.
Okay.
So there are sectors. It's either you can audit retail companies, or you can audit Abo MTN, Abo Celsi, Vodacom, and all of that. So I'm mainly focused on the mining companies. So my day-to-day, using Excel 90% of my time. Yeah, but essentially I'm just auditing their financials so that they can publish them.
Okay. So where are you currently on your CASA journey?
I'm in my third year now. I'm looking to also get my competencies at this company, and
so you, I forgot to ask you, we talked about a bursary. You were funded, right? So which bursary was funding you, and also which other bursaries do you know that can fund students who want to pursue your degree?
Undergrad, I used FACET, but I know of other people who used our NYDA, Bcom. So you can actually apply for any bursary. And postgrad, I used Tutuka bursary, and that's just that.
Okay, so they take care of everything.
They take care of everything, your tuition, your rest, and then they also give you some good allowance.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think back then I was undergrad. I think I was getting, I think it was 3K.
Really?
Yeah, per month. And then post grad, I think I got, was it 3.5 or 3 point something?
And at 3K, when that time, I don't know, was it 20 what?
2016, 2017, 18, 19. Yeah.
So things were not that expensive as it is right now.
Yes, and also I didn't have any responsibilities. I mean, I didn't buy any electricity, paid for any.
Yes.
It was good, man. In terms of money, it was okay.
So let's say everything now went well. After 8 years or 9 years, you are finally a CA. Can you open your own firm like instantly, or do you need to work for a certain period, or what?
Okay, with opening the firm, I think once you are a registered CASA, gotten your certificate, I think you can open your firm. You can do your consulting services, taxation, and all of that. But if you want to externally audit, you'll have to have another qualification, which is an RA, registered auditor.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So if you get that, you can also do audit as well. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say, what are the challenges currently in your field?
The challenges, I would say, it's time.
Why do you say time?
No, because if you're an auditor, you're just always busy. You're constantly on your laptop. Audit is a lot of work to do. I don't want to lie. There's a lot of documentation, but it's not really bad if you learn to love it. It's not that bad. But I would say challenge could be time. But I also believe that it's because you're still in training. Training is not supposed to be all nice and So I just believe that's why it's that a bit difficult to.
So since you say that when you're a trainee, time is literally constrained, does that mean after, let's say you are a manager or something, will you have more time to yourself? Or please take us through that.
Okay, I think you just have to have like a good balance. But from what I've heard from my managers is it's much better on the other side, being the manager, because when you're a manager, you're more in control of your time. I mean, you can tell your trainees to do your work, and then you'll review later on. You can be busy with your things during the day, and then review. Because essentially, a manager just reviews the work that you did. So most work is done by trainees, and so from what I've heard, it's really not that bad being a manager.
Okay.
So another thing, I think it matters where you save your articles.
Okay.
So I think you should have more like a plan on, okay, after saving my articles here, after 3 years, what will happen to me. So you can save your articles in audit, like I said, in finance, and in public sector. It's also audit as well. But some, they limit you. So if you saved your articles in public sector, it's going to be a bit difficult after your articles to go work at private sector. Because we are using different standards to actually do our audit. And also, if you were in finance in your articles, it's also going to be difficult for you to go into private or into audit. It's really not that easy. And but I think auditing also in private sector, it gives you much exposure, which one of them, which I love, is going to work overseas. So there's really a market for a newly qualified CASA overseas. About UK, Netherlands, and also if you just want exposure for like maybe 6 months or so, just to check if this is gonna be really something that I want for myself. They also do, I know at our firm they do things they call secondments. So you only go there for a certain period of time, maybe for 6 months, and then get an international exposure, and then come back. If you come back, you can decide if I really wanna continue with that, or you can just continue with what you want to do with your life after qualifying as a CASA.
Okay, interesting. So what are actually the top 4 or the big 4 companies that are, I won't say good, but like you get more exposure, or people want to actually be part of those companies?
Do you want me to mention names?
Yes, please.
Okay. We have your Ernst & Young. We have your
Ernst & Young.
Yes.
What do they do? It's an accounting firm.
Yeah, it's an audit firm.
Audit, okay.
Yes. And then we have your KPMG, and we have your PwC, and then we have Deloitte. Yeah. So those are the top 4. Yeah.
So, obviously, there's a lot of accounting firms, right? So, you mentioned the top 4, but let's say you couldn't get to those top 4, and isn't there maybe other ones?
There are other medium firms. I know SNG. I know the other one is MNB, but I think MNB is a small company. The third one that I can think from the top of my, BDO, there's BDO as well. And there's Nexia something, I forgot the full name, but I think it's Nexia. Yeah, and then there are also just small firms as well that offer the 3-year training.
Okay. Last question. What advice would you give to a person who wants to study accounting, or wants to become a CASA?
Okay, I'll just say to them that they must be willing to put in the work, and also be sure that this is something that they want for themselves. More than anything, it's something that they want for themselves. I think I did speak earlier on that you will run out of motivation, and you'll have to really pick yourself up. My varsity lecturer used to say that, Pokano, this is just a mind game. They're just playing with your mind. So you have to be very much strong in your mind, and just remember that Rome was never built in, one day. Give yourself enough grace, reward yourself, celebrate yourself. For you to even qualify for doing that, it means something. So do celebrate yourself enough and give yourself so much grace. There's just gonna be, I don't know if there's anyone who went through this journey without failing. I don't know.
I hope to see someone. But if you know someone, or if you are actually a person, please comment down below and please motivate them.
So yeah, it's really not that much easy, but I think nothing is ever easy.
True.
You just have to be more dedicated, more intentional, and be like, whatever that it is, I do deserve to become a CASA, and I'll be a CASA. And I'm just like, to the girls, to the women, we need more of those CASA, and just being committed to your dreams as a young lady. Well, I know men as well, but I'm just saying, let's come and dominate this industry. There's still a few CASAs, and guys, let's increase the numbers.
Yeah. Well, buddies, that is it from us. Thank you so much for joining us on this video. I really hope that you got something, one or two things. I did actually. And please share this video. I feel like it's very important for the people to know, you know. Yeah, thank you so much. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll also link Pokano's Instagram handle. Please just only ask only accounting related stuff, please. And yeah, please also follow her. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.